just a scratch! Scared of getting burned? Oh, I bet that hurt. Need an assist. Barely noticed. It's over. Being an Inquisitor taught me no setback is too great. When you've already lost yourself, a limb's easy. You know, I was a Jedi. It'd be fun to bring you in. Watch you crack like the rest of us! Oh, angers you. Just wait till the isolation, torture, mutilation, and your breath!
I won't let you touch them!
You can't stop the Empire!
I can stop you. We just took down an Inquisitor. Hey! I thought you were dead. Glad you're okay. We should get back. Seer and Grease are expecting us.
Well, that was a lot easier. Yeah, that was my first try after I stopped recording. And basically, the moment I started just moving around her, dodging instead of trying to block, easy fucking peasy. Easy peasy. Yeah, I am placing way too much value on the block, I think, which is kind of unfortunate because, I don't know, like, I always feel like the main coolness of Star Wars is that blocking part. You know, the lightsabers just bam, 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 bam. But that is a weakness of the Soul-style combat, where you're encouraged to, you know, dodge a little bit too much. I think they're probably on the correct path with what they're doing, but I would try to place a little bit more emphasis on the lightsabers themselves in this kind of combat.
Job done. Want to check it out?
As to how to do that, honestly, you know what I think I would do? Oh, a new poncho. Fantastic. Oh, I've got several ponchos. I didn't know I had several ponchos. That poncho is ugly. That poncho is hideous. That poncho is better. Oh, I'll take that poncho. Sure, there you go. Oh, God, actually, no, never mind. The moment I saw it on the character, I was like, oh, no. How do I undo? There you go. That was hideous. Good God, no. What I might actually like to see them try would be to add a block bar to your character as well. And as long as that block bar is up, you automatically block enemy attacks. But it does interrupt your own, so you kind of have to decide. Maybe you could enter into a mode, like, okay, I press X, I enter into a defensive mode. And at that point, I get my block bar up, and I block incoming damage. But it decreases my ability to hit back, maybe. Something like that. I don't know, I just feel like the Star Wars combat needs a little bit more Star Wars, basically.
The Jedi.
Hi.
Copied loud and clear.
Yeah, none of you fire. Thank you very much. The very fact that they were planning to fire an inch... These things really do annoy me quite a bit. Fucking bit. Oh, yeah, right. Spitty things. The fact that they were planning to fire rocket launchers like 2 inches in front of themselves is an interesting idea, but then again, they are stormtroopers, so... They might simply just not be all that intelligent. Yes, yes. What? Oh yeah, you didn't hear any of that. Don't worry about it. There you go. That's fine. Don't worry. And you didn't see any of that either. Though to be fair, with those terrible ass helmets, I'm not surprised they can't see diddly dick. It's entirely fair and reasonable, I think, in fact. Well, that's a blue glowy thing. I think that's a bonfire, though, so... Guten Tag, mein Herr! Ow! Why? Oh, come on, you little fuckweasel.
Need an assist.
I swear, these guys are actually the most annoying ones. Rat, rat, rat. Nope. There you go. Hit him before the thing goes off.
Gotcha. I'll break your guard.
No, you won't. Because I'll just hit you first. There you go. See? I don't know if I'm going the right way, but I think I'm going the right way. I feel like I'm going the right way. Is this a... Yeah, this is the elevator, right? So I go up the elevator, then I have a shortcut. Right? Right. Yeah, I think so. I think so. I believe this to be the correct path. I believe this to be the correct course of action. And I just want to get off fucking Kashyyyk so I can stop lagging. That would be really, really nice. Just get me to Dathomir again so I can get the dibbity-dob, and then I can open up the Astronomicon and be happy. Oh, the other way? Alright. Lag me gently. Lag me gently. You missed. Bitch. Ow!
Just die.
Oh god, this is this place. The fucking instant death maple syrup again. Well, now that I can do this, it's nowhere near as cuntish as... Nice try, buddy! He was just like, yeah, I'm gonna catch him when he comes down. I mean, that was a good idea. Huh? That was absolutely a good idea. Can I reach that now? Oh, right now I should be over there instead. Yeah. Yeah. What? Oi.
I knew you'd jump in there.
Cal is just like, I knew that would
What is
happen. Yeah, I know. I know, Cal. We've seen it a few times now. Even then, yeah, despite BD1 being rather, predictable at this point, he's still the best companion out of all these shits, which... I mean, that sure as hell is saying something about the quality of the rest of them, but I like BD1. I like BD1. I like BD1 a hell of a lot more than I do any of the other guys. Scary noises, scary noises. Okay.
You don't concern me.
Are we,
He's moving.
I am, yes. This is correct. I am indeed moving.
Taking the shot.
Okay, well, this was sudden.
Don't let him escape.
Can I? Yes, I can.
Keep on in. Make him pay.
For what? What am I supposed to be paying for? I haven't done shit to either of you little fucking wankers. Ow. Oh, no, don't. Yep. No, don't switch target. Game. Motherfucker.
Taking aim.
Yeah, I'm gonna slow you out, slow you down, and then wrapper. There you go.
Enjoy this.
Flatak defeated. Good for me. Oh, come. I am really starting to hate those fucking charge moves now. It's like, yes, this is a thing that requires one response, and only one response. If you do anything except that one response... Oh, no, there you go. Alright, if you get it really close, there is another response. I apologize. Only one response or a very particular move. Yeah, if you dodge just at the absolute last second, you can kinda get around it. Like that. Okay, fine. Right, okay. I don't mind it as much then. Now that I know that you can get out of the way if you time it just right, then okay. Okay, fair enough. Haxian Brood Commando, okay. The Blaster Fire, Flashbang Grenades, and Shield attacks are Pulsar Blast engaged with caution. The shield protects against lightsaber attacks. Yeah, of course it does. Is there anything in this cutting universe that doesn't protect against lightsaber attacks? I'm serious. I'm really starting to wonder why people seem to think lightsabers are so goddamn effective. It feels like if just basic bitch animals can easily develop defenses against lightsabers by just having thick hides, I'm starting to wonder why these weapons were so effective in the first place. Right, yes, there it is. I knew there was a bonfire over here somewhere. And I'm just really kind of low on good old HUPU right now. Fuck you. I'd rather just get my goddamn bonfire on. Thank you very much. Danke. What was I on about? I forgot. Ah, yes, lightsabers. I mean, there's the Jedi, right? So the Jedi is like part of the weapon, of course, because they're like supernatural monkey boys who bounce around the place and go like, I am one with the Fursu, and so on. Okay, fair enough, but still. The weapon is kind of important, and the weapon isn't particularly impressive, really, at all. In fact, I mean, if the Jedi are indeed so very wonderful, which I am sure they are, of course, then surely they could be just as wonderful with a blaster. And with blasters seeming to be pretty much as effective, if not more so, because, you know, they have range, why not use those? Or the shock prods, because the shock prods are able to block other lightsabers, so that would be a very valuable thing to use. Or hell, just use more electrical weaponry, shock nets and so on. Sure, you could get that. It would be fairly easy. Just heavy gauge steel wire with an electrical charge motor attached to it, or a cell battery or something like that. Yeah, that wouldn't be too hard. You could definitely do that. And flashbangs too. Again, you could do that. I mean, you could push away. I assume. Oh, image artifacting, lovely. I assume you could probably. Hi. I can probably reach that, can't I? No, I can't. But I could have reached that if I had double jumped to begin with. Okay, right. Well, fuck me, I suppose. What is it, BD1? Is it maple syrup? Oh, never mind. And it was maple syrup, by the way.
Why'd you run away when we encountered the last group of insurgents? There were so many, I thought I'd flank them.
Reasonable.
Right. Flank them from behind a rock.
Even more reasonable. Flanking from behind cover. There's nothing wrong with that. In fact, it is a very sensible strategy as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, no.
I mean, see, if this guy had ran away and flanked me from behind a rock, he would be alive right now, but he didn't, and so he's dead. Alright, so they're the usual three guys.
I got this.
Oh, hold on, guys. I just need it. There you go.
You're just
I just need to get the block just right. There you are. Much better. I think I'm wondering. No. This works. This works. I think. I'm not entirely sure, but I think this works. Because now I can go up here, and I can go. Or am I confused? No. It can go. No, that's where I was. Shit. No. I think my sense of direction has failed me most miserably, I'm afraid. Yeah, that's the elevator. I don't want to do the elevator, because then I just drive back to where I bloody well was, won't I? Yes. I do believe my sense of direction has rather screwed me here. Uh-huh. Perfect circle. Good job, Arch. Okay, maybe we should check the map. Right, so I need to go over there. Right. That doesn't actually tell me that much. But if I step on that, then I get sent up there. And when I'm up there, I can then ride that thing over there? Question noises? Please don't make me fight the AT-ST again, because those things are fucking boring. I love how the Empire haven't even bothered cleaning the place up yet. And I'm like, oh yes, this sap production is really importanto. So importanto that we aren't going to bother fixing it. But oh well. Also, if Kashyyyk's surface is so unfathomably dangerous, which we haven't seen much of sign of now, but hey, why would the Empire choose to build a sap extraction manufactory on the surface? I mean, surely you can extract sap in, well, fucking orbit, right? Just have armored, bunkered up landing platforms where you extract this shit? Oh, no, is there a badu guy here? Have somebody taken our crew captor? I mean, I'm waiting for that to be the next thing where they're like, oh my god, they have been captured, we must rescue them, and I'm just gonna be like, no, can't be bothered.
Normally, I wouldn't waste my time with the likes of insurgents.
Hold on.
And I know he's been here. And for that,
I reject. Muster.
suffer.
Okay, that's better stuff, yeah, sure. Okay, you didn't suffer much if you just cut her down, though. But, yeah, they've been all fucking been captured. Alright, hold on. Wait, why are you just leisurely making dinner?
The vault is on Dathomir.
You find your Wookiee?
Yep. Things are bad down there. Empires everywhere.
Inquisitors?
Well, Trilla, the second sister, is gone for now, but she's still chasing us. I defeated the ninth sister.
Nobody comments, just continues to season their fish blueberry paste. Okay, you're done salting now, buddy.
When I was captured by the Empire,
You're done salting now.
I
Resist.
swore to myself that I would die before
Cease
I
and desist the salting.
within this
Please.
dark shadow.
This is just too destructing. Just stop.
He was worse than
Stop.
any nightmare I could
Stop.
have imagined. And
I will
still-
reach over and fucking tug your whiskers out of your goddamn face if you just...
And I gave them Trilla. And I know there's nothing I can do to make that right.
Correct.
But Cal, there's still a chance we can save the others on the holocron.
Look,
Stop.
the ninth sister said something about becoming an inquisitor like
Salt levels
it's
rising.
inevitable.
Rising.
You went through the same thing she did, and you didn't join them.
He's still salting.
It's okay, Seer.
He's still fucking salting.
Find Cordova's holocron.
There, he stopped. Now he's eating it.
Hey, get your lasers off my lunch.
Probably just asking a question about the salt level. Alright, so I was literally right about all of it, wasn't I? She betrayed her, they went and find her, and then she's like, oh my god, I've been betrayed, now I'm gonna be evil, badass woman. Second sister is the best fucking character so far, and that is by pure virtue of the fact that at least she's suffered to get to where she is. She's risen up in the Empire's hierarchy, and she did so after suffering. You know, she's overcome adversity. Which is more than these this chick is like, oh, I have suffered. I don't know that. You just told me that you fucked somebody over. That doesn't sound like suffering or overcoming adversity. That sounds like getting butt fucked by diversity. Diversity? Adversity. Same fucking thing. But, so... Trilla was right out here, because I sensed the Force Echo on that helmet, right? And she was murdering a bunch of Resistant fighters, whilst these shits were in there, presumably gazing out of a window like... Should we help? Nah. She can't break through our fucking AT-ST-proof hull anyway. Sigh. Right, let's go to Dathomir.
Let's get out there.
Let's get out there, gang. Let's get a move on. Save the galaxy. We have children to abduct and indoctrinate into our cult of Jedi-ness.
Wear and tear on my ship.
You always wanted to explore the whole galaxy.
And did you?
We explored many planets. Tombs and temples related to the Zepho and Jedi. But I hit a limit. To him, there was no limit.
The poor crazy old guy was left alone.
He was always alone, even when I was with him.
Betrayed.
He cared about his work and the future.
By Siri.
Anything else.
The second person to
He
be.
didn't have the time. He was always on the move. Logano was the first place I ever saw that looked like he settled. Even for a brief moment.
Well, cool for him, I suppose. Right, we there yet?
It's time to land.
Yeah, I figured. Oh, I'm just gonna have to sit down here for the, to transition to real space again. God the fuck. It lags on goddamn cutscenes. How do you achieve that? It's a pre-canned cutscenes and they lag. Ay. Oh well. Nice to back to Dathomir. I kinda like this place a little bit.
Indoors, I got walls, I got Jedi, I'm fine. Yeah. Hey, Cal, you and her. Is everything all right?
No!
Hell no. That's not what's important right now.
You know, Seer believes in you. And to tell you the truth, I didn't really think that much of you at first.
I noticed.
I mean, she got me to follow you to the scariest place in the galaxy, so, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, I hope you two can sort this thing out soon so we can finish this quest and go relax somewhere. I know a great castle on Takodana that makes the best bloody rancors in the galaxy.
Rancors? I hate how the game is... It's trying to be like, oh hey, you've had character development with these people. You have a relationship with these guys. I fucking don't. relationships build naturally, organically over time. The first conversation I had with this fuzzy little mini baby grandpa was after I learned that Ciri was a little bastard who betrayed her Padawan and threw her to the Empire. And then he came back to me and, like, sat down next to my bunk. By the way, fuck you for that piece of metal. Or it can be called a bunk. And it's like, Cal, you shouldn't blame her for being weak and sending her Padawan to get raped repeatedly for decades. We all make mistakes. Like, this is supposed to be a pretty big deal, isn't it? She threw her... Okay, yeah, she's... Okay. Extenuating circumstances. Absolutely. She was being tortured. She threw her Padawan over the bus to get out of the torture. Fine. Okay, torture will break pretty much anyone given enough time. Okay, cool. But for this to that should be the angle, you know? The angle should be, okay, this is what she was put through. This is the kind of horrors she was put through. This is the kind of shit she went through. You know, flashbacks of the knives, the bloody knives, cutting her open, tearing her open, her fucking skill. She should be looked disfigured, but she looks perfectly fine. Or, well, she looks ugly as sin, but... No, that's not enough. She looks like she fell down the ugly tree, striking every single branch repeatedly on the way down. But she looks fine. She should have burn scars, like acid scars, fucking cuts. But none of that. We have no... She doesn't... It hasn't been built up. It hasn't been explained. It hasn't been told to us. All we know is she was dragged off by the Empire, presumably slapped around for 5 minutes, and then we're like, okay, stop. She's over there. She's way sexier than me. You know, take out your ungodly empirical lusts on her instead. At least Second Sister has been... I'm sorry. The game's going to have to take a backseat while I whinge here for a little bit. At least Second Sister is clearly affected by it. She is visibly affected. She's become a Sith Inquisitor. Her mind has been twisted. She is evil, sadistic now, vile. You can see it on her physically. I mean, granted, the whole, like, I am evil, therefore I wear heavy eye makeup is... fucking dumb, but at least that is something physical, visible, and immediately apparent. The only thing that Ciri has is that she claims to have separated herself from the Force, but again, I can't see that. That is once again just her saying, oh, I was a Jedi once, but then no more because I separated myself from the Force, a form of penance. Okay, again, that could have been cool. If we had known Ciri first. Now, there is some comic books around her, which, you know, if they'd put that in the backstory, or had you play as Ciri in the prologue, perhaps, okay, possibly, and you really saw how tightly knit she was to the Force. You know, have her do... This is a beautiful one. Have her sit at the dinner table with her mentor, right? And she reaches out to pick up, a cup of coffee, and she uses the Force to pull it to her, as if that was entirely natural, and just have that be a complete throwaway moment at the beginning, okay? Then she goes on a little adventure, she gets abducted, captured, you see the torture, you see the violence, the horror that's being put upon her, and then she escapes, you know, she's bloody, she's beaten, she's horrified, she's dirty, she finally managed to claw her way back to survival, and she makes the decision to separate herself from the Force. Then you see her a while later on the ship, you know, she's wearing a blanket, she's clearly shook up, she's fucking completely destroyed by her experience, and she reaches for the cup of coffee as if to pull it towards her, and she can't. And then you see it on her face as the weight of it impacts on her. It could have been so good, but we have none of that. All we have is Ciri going like, she told us. This entire thing, which could have been an awesome backstory, it hasn't been showed, it hasn't been explained, it has been flat out just told to us over the course of, what, a grand total of 3 minutes of dialogue or something? 5, maybe, if we add in Trilla's bit, but... It frustrates me, it really does.
Cal, do you have a moment?
No, fuck off.
You've come a long way since
No.
Omega, but the path is far from over.
Fine.
I want you to know the difficult challenges ahead.
I need a second.
Okay, that was pretty funny. It's like, I need you to understand, and Cal's like, shh, bitch, I need a moment. Thank you, Cal. That made me like you a lot more. And also, for the last time, we're gonna hop on this. Look at her. She is thin, gangly, like kind of bent forward, like hunched. She's so thoroughly ugly, and yet there's not a single sign of torture on her. Not one. Not a scar, not a burn mark, not a physical... Like, if she had leg braces or something, but no. She's just ugly. And again, the voice actor, I've seen pictures of her, she's not as ugly as that. Plus, she has titties, and this is a chopping board on top of a chopping board on top of a flat marble slate. But fine, we'll see what she has to say.
Hey, I know we haven't been on great terms, but can I talk to you about something?
We haven't even had a falling out, really.
I've reconnected with the Force, but I still feel blocked.
Why do you think that is?
Every time I open myself up,
Isn't even looking at me.
I see Master T'Pol.
You felt this, yet you've continued deepening your connection to the Force.
Wait, look at this.
You know what that says to me?
That I don't know what's good for me.
That you're strong enough to embrace your
The
emotions.
fucking novelty chicken has more
Give
emotions.
yourself time.
Seer, thanks for helping me. Means a lot.
Helping you? What the fuck did she do for me? First and foremost, the whole... Okay, this is literally going to be the entire episode, but at least I'm going to get moving so I can maybe do something else. Should I get up here now? I can't. That makes me sad and disgusted at myself. But that whole thing too, like, oh, we've been on bad terms. Have we, though? Have we? Considering what I have learned about Siri, I should be fully entitled to be at a hell of a lot worse terms with her than I am. I haven't... I have barely yelled at her. I have been like... I haven't even yelled at her. I've just been like, hey, is it true? In a slightly... At a slightly harsh voice. You know, the harshest voice that this fucking mediocre... This wet towel of an excuse for a main character can be. He raised his voice barely above that of a... You know, normally he speaks normally, and at that point he was like, is it true? He moted on a word. Again, this is such a painfully clear case of a game telling you what is happening and not showing you what is happening. It annoys Arch greatly. It annoys his soul more than he can adequately explain, although he has at least tried. Hello, spiders. Goodbye, spiders. Fuck you, spiders. I don't want to fight the spiders. What's your aggro range? Dick all. Good to know. Alright, there's two spiky-headed dudes in here, isn't there? There is, right. I am staying to fight these, because I kind of want a little bit of, I want to refamiliarize myself a little bit with their attacks, if I can. That does require you to actually attack me, by the way, but, you know. No, game, don't switch my target, game. Why the hell did you do that?
He shakes in fear.
He shakes in fear.
Pay for the Jedi
What?
sins.
No, Excuse-moi?
I will.
I won't let you escape.
I dodged that.
Stop moving.
Yeah, I dodged it just like that. Maybe it was like the AoE puff that hit me? Maybe, I guess. Right, can I unlock this by the way now? Or this, no, I have unlocked this, or no.
Can't get through.
And I know this by waving my hand at it. Right, time to be Cal of the Jungle once again and swing my happy little ass over here. I didn't die. This is good for me. This story has potential. Like, the base ingredients here have potential. It's just that the execution is so thoroughly dreadful that it just all comes to complete and utter naught. That.
We must stop him now.
Game, could you...
Don't let him rally. You cannot stand against us.
Actually, I can. Come over here.
But not him.
I thought I pulled him. Or maybe I... Okay, just as a test. If I lock onto you and I... Okay, yeah, right, that's why. I was thinking, like, I pulled him, I expected him to come closer, and then I did the pull on him, and it's not so much as a force pull as it's a force trip. That's another thing that really does annoy me about this style. I feel like I've just been lambasting it heavily for like 2 episodes now, but... The force powers need to be a lot more force powery. A lot more. Oh, come on. Wait, what? I was trying to... Okie dokie. Let's just bounce, bounce. There you go. Bounce, bounce.
Jedi!
Oh.
Stop this! I struck the Jedi! Brothers, stand with
You did
me!
indeed struck the
You
Jedi.
cannot stand against us!
Bap,
Prepare
bap.
to die outside. Bleed for me, Jedi.
Really?
Bleed for me, Jedi.
Of course the bows have fucking knockback. I hate these archer dudes. I really... It's not that they're that difficult, it's just that...
Climbable, but not without equipment.
Oh god, equipment? What am I... Oh, hi.
Die!
What? 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 Oh, what just happened? He threw a rock at me and the entire ground crumbled? Oh... Really? We're gonna have a slip and slide without walls now. Okay. Well, at least the slip and slides are kind of fun, so that's something. It's a slip and slide that feels like it's pushing me, though.
Can't believe we made it.
Well, we didn't, but, you know. Thank you for your confidence in
You
me.
sure know how to have fun.
BD1 was laughing like a little robotic chicken thing all the way down. Because BD1 knows how to have fun. Cal, however, not so much. Oh, motherfucker. I just wanted to leap off the fucking thing. Alright, let me try that again, but I'm gonna go higher this time. There you go. We shall meditate happily upon the greater mysteries of the universe. Have I got 3 points yet? I do have 3 points. Lovely light. Let me turn my lightsaber into a better lightsaber. There you go. Increased lightsaber damage. That really should be something you'd gain from lightsaber upgrades rather than force power, but I guess I'm pushing it with the force, you know? That makes a degree of sense, at least. I am more in tune with the force, and therefore I can hit harder with my lightsaber. Okay, sure. It doesn't make a great deal of sense, but it makes a certain degree. It is an upgrade, though. I think those take me 3 hits normally, and that's just 2 hits. That's nice. That's cool.
That's not opening.
Right. Then, where am I supposed to go? Is that... No? That kind of looked like I could maybe sneak my way through. Ah, there you go. This other side looks suspiciously like an... Yep, open cutscene area. I was about to say
You will
arena,
go
but...
no further.
Oh,
Stand aside.
arena 2.
No, he was right about you.
Was he? Who?
What?
Jedi are thieves and selfish liars who bring nothing but death.
Yeah, partially true.
If you attack me again, I'll strike you down.
Oh, I won't do a thing. But my murdered sisters. will have their revenge.
Motherfucking zombies. Of course. There are zombies in Star Wars, by the way. They do exist. Some kind of bioweapon experience. Oh, and you. I really. What? I didn't die from that? That's surprising. I was pretty sure I was dead. Because every other time I've fallen off a seemingly harmless cliff, it's killed my ass. But hey, that's nice. Sure. I just need to go all the way back up there. Oh. For some reason, I figured I could just jump up the rope. That was a poor idea, as it turned out. But I believe I did actually read something about a biological warfare experiment that the Empire carried out that resulted in zombies. But I don't know if that's like canon or if it's just some, you know, something that was in a story somewhere. Oh yeah, this is great.
Now, BD.
This is... Oh, come on. Wow, this is some grade A cancer right here. Attack spam fast zombies with grapple.
To help me?
I hope those were the only ones, but something tells me probably not. Push. Pull.
More undead.
Oh, mother. Okay. Oh, they get staggered each hit, so if I hit them one at a time, they're no biggie.
Leave this place.
Right, I'm on Dathomir. I need to remember to block around every corner. Attack spam zombies.
Could use a little help, BD.
That, no. No fan. No fan. No fan. No fan. Don't like. Look at that. A little alcove just hollowed out for the spider. Oh well. At least they follow it as a rule, so I can actually prepare for it.
We will never kneel before you.
Whoever the outsider was, he killed the leader of the Night Brothers. Could that be the no, because no, was he? Was our mentor in Dathomir? He talked about Dathomir, and he talked about not having to go back to Dathomir because of the Force things. Was the outsider the Jedi? Did he try to enslave these people? That could be interesting. Yeah, that's a little bit of a darker story. I like it. Anywho, we are out of time for today. So until next time, I have been Arch. Thank you all very much for watching, and I hope to see you all again soon. Till then, have a good day.